Hey everybody, welcome back to the Amoskeag Northern. This is going to be the June and July 22 update. Figured I'd just wrap them both into one, seeing how not too much is working on, or is basically being done on the layout, as all the outdoor stuff is taking precedence. But I have been working over at CP Callahan here, over at the old Mandrake Falls station. I have decided on what building I want to put in this location, so I'm going to end up putting this post office right here. This is the Walters post office. And I've been working on getting the scenery roughed in on that and working on getting the sidewalks extended down the road right before the corner right here. And right next to that is the Winthrop Ave Bridge. This has been a kit bash of Rick's products, 3D printed stuff that I've been doing. And I just got to get the railings in, and I got to end up finalizing the center sidewalks or the decorative concrete in there, and then get the lines painted on that bridge. Market basket has returned. Been working on the neighborhood over here, so the market basket's in. Again, got to get the scenery roughed in on that, but I've got most of the exterior details. I just got to get the signage back up on it. Most of that stuff detail wise been finished. Got the truck loading dock, and just need to paint the roof and to get all the HVAC stuff in, and to finish the scenery around the base of the building and into this neighborhood over here, as well as the garden apartments that are over here at the entrance to Amoskeag Yard. Over in Amoskeag Yard, not too much. Had been just switching around with the local switcher to kind of figure out some operations as to what I want to do in this section. I was kind of hoping to have some trains running for this updates video, but for some reason the JMRI is not cooperating today. It will not talk to the Digitrax DB150. If I send commands through a plug-in Digitrax throttle, JMRI responds appropriately, but if I try to send commands through JMRI or through WeThrottle, it just doesn't do anything, which is not helpful when I have the new proto throttles, and they do not seem to want to do anything right now. And I don't know why that is. Probably because Ed said something was happening with his Digitrax system, which is the reason why we are going to have something happening with mine. Everything was working fine a few days ago, and there's been no updates on the Raspberry Pi or anything else. I tried flashing a new image for the JMRI, and that doesn't seem to want to do anything. So hopefully in next month's video, or in the weekly updates on the Facebook page and the YouTube page, hopefully that stuff will be figured out, because otherwise I have no idea what is going on. But if you have any idea as to what's going on, or maybe some suggestions, it is a Digitrax DB150 with a local buffer 2 connected to a JMRI server running off of Raspbian on a Raspberry Pi 4. It was working fine, and then all of a sudden, almost overnight, it's not. But on the west end of the layout, I have got the main line back in, seeing how he was working over here on Union Station. So both main lines are back in. I got to get the old third and fourth main line kind of roughed in there. Still have to cut the Boston line through the back truck to come up here at Union Station. Have been working on that, getting that roughed in. But all this trackage has been reinstalled through here and up through the interlocking. So now we got the interlocking all finalized and back into the main line over there. Now, over before CP Simmons, I have been working on this bridge. Is something that I had started on probably a year ago, and then got sidetracked with other stuff, and it's just kind of been sitting there. And I kind of want to continue to work through this whole section on the west end before we get up to CP Simmons. So I've been working on that. Ended up doing some 3D printing for the bridge and some Walters parts as well to get Toma Street This is Thomas Street right here, installed on there, and the scenery roughed in. And what I've been working on this one, if this train will get out of the way. Kind of doing a, oh, we got a runaway car here. They probably don't want you doing that with their railroad, but whatever. So this bridge, Thomas Street Bridge, this has been one that's been modified over the years. It had a cut stone bridge, and now I'm have a poured concrete abutment over the stone abutments. As in, things got taller, the bridge got modified, and so they ended up kind of extending that a little bit more as the bridge was upgraded over the years. So that's a look over here. Gonna be a machine shop right over here, and then things relatively the same over here. More storage, lots of storage. No paint cans on here, however. And got the double track finished into staging. So now the staging will go in there. There's a 8-track staging yard. I will take a look at that sometime. It's just a double main line that is running through it right now. As things progress, I'll end up putting the rest of the tracks in there. But I'm just kind of focusing on getting this section done right now. So that's the quick down and dirty of the layout over the last 2 months. August has been kind of busy at work, so I'm sure August update will probably be a little short as well. If you've been watching the Facebook page over the last week or so, by the time you see this, I've been working on some network upgrades for the dispatcher's panel. That one's hopefully going to get tidied up a little bit more, and hopefully things will be a little bit easier for the dispatcher. But we will see you again next time. Thanks for following along, guys.